Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through will resonate with everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? Temperance. Temperance tells us that there is a deep soul connection between you and this person, because temperance is about alchemy, which is the blending of your essences. Temperance also tells us there's a lot of divine guidance around you in this situation with your person, and that your angels and guides are working to try and bring the two of you into union with each other. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Sagittarius, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you, but you don't have to be a Sagittarius for this reading to work or resonate. These readings are for all signs, as they are collective readings. Temperance also tells us that yes, your person has probably been taking quite a bit of time here in this place of separation that you're experiencing from them right now. And that is because they are having to work through all of their stuff, all of their issues, their problems, their fears, their insecurities, things that have been holding them back from this relationship with you. But Temperance also tells us that your person is going to be successful in overcoming those fears and those phobias that are holding them back from union with you, because Temperance is very much about the union between you and your person. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take that as it resonates for you and your situation. What else do we need to know for this reading today, please? What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? The King of Wands. King of Wands energy is all about movement. And this tells us your person is going to get moving here. The King of Wands is a fire sign. So if you or your person have sun, moon, or rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, again, a place of validation, but you don't have to be a fire sign for this reading to work. This is the energy of your person coming at you, coming towards you. This is telling us your person is going to get up off this throne here and get it moving, because the King of Wands is someone who takes action. The King of Wands energy has a plan. And because kings take action and fire is about movement, this tells us that your person is going to start following through with this plan. And this plan is to actually start communicating with you, to start bridging this gap that's here between the two of you, so you can actually start communicating and rebuilding this relationship with each other. There's a lot of fire energy in this reading, guys. Remember, the King of Wands doesn't sit around. They take action. This King of Wands also tells us your person feels so much passion for you. And they spend a lot of time thinking about that. And it's not just about the physical passion, but they have a genuine passion for you. It's something they're passionate about. This connection is something that they have a lot of feeling for. They know that there is a tremendous amount of depth in this connection between the two of you, especially if we blend this Temperance and King of Wands cards together. So much about this spiritual connection that's here between you and this person. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to know? This is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card that tells us that your person is, yes, at the moment, in this place of retreat where there is probably not any communication for most of you watching this reading, or minimal communication for some of you out there as well. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. And it tells us that your person is healing these things that have been problems in their lives. And these things that have been holding them back from this connection with you have been problems in their life before you came into the picture. This was stuff that they should have released and let go of very long ago before they met you. And I do feel for you guys watching this reading, they're kicking themselves in the butt for not getting rid of these things sooner by resolving and healing those issues that have held them back. They know that this is something that they should have done long ago. And they are kind of upset with themselves. They're angry at themselves. They're having a lot of inner conflict within them that they didn't work through this stuff before you came into the picture. And this is very much about them not wanting to hold themselves back from this connection with you anymore, which is why they are working towards healing and releasing these things now during the time that you are in separation from each other. It would not have worked for them to release these things that have been holding them back while you were together, because it's a very personal journey that your person is on at the moment, having to get rid of this stuff, getting rid of their fears, their issues, their insecurities. So they are using this time wisely, this King of Wands guarantees us, because they want to come into this union with you. And the only way they can do it is to get rid of all of the things that have been holding them back. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What does the universe want to reveal? The 8 of Wands. This is all about moving and grooving. This is all about getting things unstuck. So, the 8 of Wands is a card of movement. It is a card that tells us that there is an acceleration coming to the events concerning this connection between you and this person. But the 8 of Wands is also a card of communication, two-way communication. This King of Wands is not someone who's not going to fear pressing that send button. This King of Wands has the confidence to press that send button, to send you a text, to send you a message, an email, direct message, pick up the phone and call you. And that is very much what that 8 of Wands card is about. It is about communication. But I love the 8 of Wands energy because it's also about getting things unstuck. And with this 4 of Wands, it is about your person being in this place of sort of like retreat, trying to heal, trying to do their inner work. It's a time of reflection. But as they burst forth and break through and have that breakthrough that they need, which they are having, because remember, the universe is at work in this connection as well, they will come charging at you with the energy of this 8 and King of Wands. The King of Wands does not sit still. They figure out what they're going to do, and then they take action with a determination that you have probably never seen in this person. That's the energy that's going to be coming at you guys watching the reading. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? Well, more movement. More movement. The Chariot is about forward progress, and it is also about getting things unstuck. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Cancer. You guys know the rest of that sentence, so I won't be saying it for the rest of the reading. The Chariot is very much about success and victory. And your person is saying here that they're going to be successful in overcoming these things, at releasing and healing and letting go and becoming more emotionally responsible and emotionally mature to you and to this connection. But as well with this Chariot, what I want to say here is anyone out there thinking about trading in their car, getting a new car, doing something with their car, or perhaps some of you having problems or issues with your vehicle at the moment? And as well, this could be also revealing that your person may be thinking about buying a new car or truck, something that's going to whatever floats their boat, right? But as well, they could also be experiencing problems with their automobile, their vehicle at this time as well, because the Chariot is also about a vehicle that takes us from point A to point B. As well, this Chariot card is about a road trip. So perhaps as soon as you guys start talking together again, you will be taking a road trip, a little getaway weekend with your person where you can spend some quality, romantic, and passionate time together. But perhaps you guys watching the reading are thinking for yourselves about a little road trip, perhaps just a day out at the park, a day out with friends, perhaps going somewhere for an overnight or a couple of days. If that is something that you are considering, it's saying that now would be a good time to do that, especially before we reach the end of the summertime here. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about someone who has temporarily walked away. It is about kind of like turning their back and walking away, which very much supports that Four of Swords. But what else is important about the Eight of Cups? It's about looking for a deeper meaning in life and finding that deeper meaning in life. It's about leaving the physical for the spiritual, being more focused on things of spirit as opposed to being focusing on material things and gaining those things for ourselves that we think we need to have in our lives. This is very much about your person finding those things within them that are more satisfying than anything materialistic, or perhaps even spending time with friends or doing things that no longer support their spiritual growth at the moment. That's what this is also telling us. But what else is important about this Eight of Cups? It tells us that this person is leaving behind any toxic or dysfunctional behaviors, any low vibration behaviors, letting that stuff go, no longer allowing it to be part of their life. Because with the cards that we have here, we have to consider that your person is definitely going through some sort of a shift, some sort of a transformation and change, and they are gaining their own spiritual awareness and awakening as part of this time out, as part of this separation that you are currently experiencing with this person. And you guys have been working on that for yourselves as well. And we talk about that in the chat. And guys, if you haven't joined us in the chat for the premieres that happen every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, please join us for the premieres. It is so much fun, and it is such a great community, all supporting and loving and lifting each other up. And you will find that you have a lot in common with the people that are in the premiere chat, because you're all sort of going through the same thing. And when we're in these kind of situations, our friends don't understand what we're doing, our family may not give us the support that we need either, but the community in the chat will, on this channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on our sister channel Crystal Vision 1111 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands tells us that your person would like to travel with you. They would like to have new experiences and new adventures. The two of you having some wonderful holiday, vacation, getaway time together. Your person sees you as a free spirit. They see you as someone who's very spontaneous. They see you as someone who's a lot of fun, and they love your sense of humor. Your person loves to laugh with you. I mean, you tell jokes to each other that no one else understands. The two of you think it's very funny. Perhaps no one else does, but the two of you do, laughing together. And your person really misses this energy with you. But as well, this Page of Wands does revalidate here, and not that we've really needed more validation of what I'm about to say, but this Page of Wands does tell us that yes, your person is definitely attracted to you, and they are so very much turned on by you, especially in that passionate way that only you can do. And we can't really talk much about that on YouTube, but you guys know the rest of all of that stuff, because there is this great passion here that's in this connection between the two of you. But it is also a very deep spiritual connection, because this Temperance card, this King of Wands, tell us that there is this deep spiritual bond here between you and this person. But as well, this Page of Wands is also about a message, because pages do deliver messages, and it tells us again that yes, communication is coming from this person. So if you haven't heard from your person in a while, there is still this great opportunity here for you to receive some communication from this person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? This is the Five of Swords, and this is interesting. The Five of Swords tells us that your person has been working through any self-doubt that they have. They have really kind of like been kicking themselves for taking as long as they've been taking to work through their stuff. But we all we all evolve and grow at different rates. We all have spiritual awakening, and we learn personal lessons and life lessons and have that personal and spiritual growth at the rate of speed that our physical bodies and our souls can handle. Many times when we're going through a spiritual growth cycle, we'll go through that spiritual growth cycle first. But then our physical bodies have to catch up to that. So what does that do? It makes you tired. It makes you want to sleep. It makes you want to lay down and rest and go to bed and take a nap and look after yourself, because your spiritual body is accelerating faster than your physical body. So the physical body has to catch up to what is happening in your spiritual self. And this is your person as well. They're also acknowledging here that yes, they are taking longer than they had anticipated, but they are getting through these things as quickly as they can, because your person wants to make their way back to you. I do feel as well that your person is saying here that they regret not moving sooner. They regret not making up their minds sooner about pursuing this connection to the full extent when they had this opportunity with you in the past. So they are feeling a lot of their own internal frustration, kind of like having this mind chatter going back in their head. In other words, they're having conversations with themselves, kind of like, well, why did you do that? Well, I was afraid. Well, why were you afraid? Because I've never felt love like this before. Well, why don't you just go for this love? But what if I got hurt? You know, and this is kind of like some of the dialogue that's playing over in your person's head as a result of this Five of Swords energy. But they are going to overcome all of this. These two cards, the Temperance and the King of Wands, are two of the most powerful cards in the Tarot, because this is about your person overcoming successfully what they need to overcome in order for the two of you to have a reconciliation and come into union. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? What is happening here? The Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Yes, again, this tells us that things between you and your person at the moment are at a distance, whether it is physical distance because you are in a long distance connection, or whether it is just the emotional distance because there's no communication happening between the two of you right now. But what's important about this Two of Wands, it is about bridging this gap. See how this figure is standing in between those two wands, trying to bring them together, trying to bridge this gap, because this Two of Wands is also about discussing long-term goals, long-term dreams and desires, and your person wants to have this conversation with you. The Two of Wands is also a card of travel, so perhaps if you and your person are at a distance from each other, as they start to reach out and communicate with you, it seems very likely that there will be a meeting between the two of you coming up. Perhaps they have to fly to you. The Eight of Wands is also a trip by air. Perhaps they have to drive or take a train or a bus, and this Chariot supports that also. But again, if you guys are wanting to take a little getaway trip before the end of the summertime, this is a good time to do that, because this Two of Wands also supports travel. What else do we need to know for this reading today, please? What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to reveal? Well, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of the unknown and things that are hidden. And what this is saying is, not everything is as it appears. So what I mean by that is, just because there's no communication with your person, just because you can't see what's going on with them, you haven't heard from them, you don't know where they are in this process of getting their act together and returning to you, just because you can't see any of that, it doesn't mean it's not happening. because this High Priestess tells us that it is. The High Priestess is the card of, well, intuition and the subconscious, and your person working through these things deep within their subconscious, those things that, yes, have been holding them back. And that's where all of our illusions and our fears live. It just exists in our mind, right? And for some, it's actually more in their subconscious mind than in their conscious mind. But this High Priestess as well does confirm that you and this person have very strong intuition with each other. You share telepathy and empathy, and you guys watching the reading, you know this, but your person is aware of it as well. They can hear you, they can hear your thoughts, they can feel you, they can feel your emotions, whether you are angry, sad, upset, happy, joyful, really pissed off. They can feel and experience your emotions and your thoughts just like you can with them. And that is part of the beauty of this connection that comes with that Temperance card. There is this deep pathway, this empathic and telepathic pathway that exists between the two of you. And it is in constant flow. Even if it's been a long time since there's been no communication between the two of you, you guys are still picking each other up. You know what each other desire in life. You know what your goals and dreams are. And this is, again, what your person wants to talk about with you. So, you know how you just know when something's wrong? Like, for example, if you thought that you had this sort of like feeling that maybe your person is under the weather, perhaps they're feeling sick, perhaps you're starting to feel a little under the weather yourself, although you have no reason for feeling that way. That's because you're picking that up from your person, and your person experiences this as well. And you wait. When you start talking to them and you guys start talking about this connection, because they're going to be more open to discussing this connection now than they were before, because they are awakening to this energy. They will tell you, yes, I felt this stuff coming from you and I wasn't sure what it was, and I felt like reaching out and I felt like I should communicate with you, but I didn't. I thought it was to be better to just kind of like let you deal with your stuff, although, you know, I'm sure you want them to reach out when they are picking up these things from you. But what the point here is that your person is feeling and experiencing all of this with you, just like you do for them. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? Serendipity. Serendipity. Has anyone seen that movie? That is such a cute movie with John Cusack and, oh, can't remember the other people. But this is such a fantastic movie, Serendipity, because it really is, and it really shows and reflects how the universe moves things around so that the right people come into our lives at the right time. And that is very much about what serendipity is. This also comes with number 18. If anyone resonates with the number 18, although 8 plus 1 does equal 9, and that is very much about the end of this cycle of separation. As you prepare for a new cycle with your person, that is all about union. Your next chapter with your person is going to be about the two of you rebuilding this relationship with each other, where both of your hearts are open, where your person is willing to do the work, where they are willing to contribute more than their share towards rebuilding this relationship with you side by side. But your person is seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe, and they are definitely aware that those things that they're seeing are coming from the people upstairs. How could they not be? They know that if they see something that reminds them of you, they know that it's coming from somewhere else. Maybe they can acknowledge that it's their angels or their guides. Maybe they can acknowledge that it's the universe. Maybe they say that it's God or the fairies or the dragons or whatever it is for your person. They are acknowledging that these signs that they are getting that are constant reminders of you are coming from a higher and greater power than themselves. So your person is aware that something powerful is happening here in this connection between you. They're just not quite ready yet to start acknowledging it. But they are getting to the place where they're going to reach out to you. Powerful cards of communication coming from your person, as well as powerful cards of moving this connection forward between you and your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? Exposed and revealed. This kind of like, I want to talk about this for a minute because it's very much like this. This High Priestess card can be about kind of like keeping your feelings and keeping all of that stuff, your emotions, and not being expressive of your feelings, keeping that on lockdown. The High Priestess is about keeping things within. And this card that comes with number 21, exposed and revealed, is really about revealing your person, revealing how they feel about you, wanting to express their emotions for you, wanting to expose all these deep feelings of love that they've had for you for all this time that they have perhaps, for some of you, never shared with you. This is about your person letting all of that out. They want to be exposed. They want to reveal everything to you. And this is about them speaking their truth. This is about them being authentic. And this King of Wands energy, that is the energy of your person coming towards you. King of Wands has no problem being authentic because the King of Wands is determined, and they have zero problems with self-confidence or positive self-esteem. This is a lot of fire energy here coming at you because fire moves. And it moves quickly, and so does this Eight of Wands. And as your person gets up out of this place where they've been in this quiet retreat, they're going to come at you with a lot of energy, and they will reveal everything to you about all of the stuff that they did. And they're figuring out how they're going to explain themselves. What am I going to say? How am I going to say it? Will they understand me? Will they give me another chance? Can I reveal all this stuff about my past, and will they accept that, or will they think I'm broken? Will they be able to love me enough unconditionally to accept this perhaps murky past that your person has? They want to expose and reveal everything to you. This is about them being real and authentic, and it's about full disclosure. All of it, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and probably some very ugly stuff as well. But they want to be real with you and tell you these things because they want to rebuild this relationship with truth and honesty being one of the cornerstones. And that will give this relationship with your person so much greater stability because they will be real with you, and you won't doubt them ever again as they start to rebuild this relationship with you. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? Intention. It comes with number 22. Interesting. 22. 21 and 22. If anyone resonates with 22. But this is about your person's intentions, and they do want to make their intentions known to you. Also, this card is a field of dandelions. And this owl is holding a dandelion as well. And what do we do with dandelions? You guys watching the reading, we make a wish on those dandelions and imagine ourselves blowing that out and blowing that kiss to the universe. But what this is saying is your person is gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of greater understanding of themselves and their place in the universe and their place in this world and who they are and what they're supposed to be doing with their lives and what they need to do to have a better, brighter future. And this better, brighter future involves you. And their intention is to rebuild this connection with you with this better, brighter future in mind that comes with that Two of Wands. Their intention is to restore this relationship, only have it be a better relationship than what it was in the past. This is very much what is on this person's mind right now. And they They do want to make their intentions to you known. And as they start communicating with you, they will start expressing all of this to you, especially with that Two of Wands energy. Remember, we talked about they want to share their goals, their long-term goals and dreams with you, and that their intention is that you are included as part of their long-term goals and long-term dreams. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? I just can't get you out of my head. Well, no. Can you get your person out of your head? Can you remove your thoughts of your person from your mind, from your brain? No, it's impossible. This comes back to that High Priestess, and that is because the two of you share this very strong connection. And your person is thinking about you all the time. We talked about that in the very beginning, thinking about how passionate they are about you, not just for the intimacy part of it, but the true passion that they feel for having you as part of their life. Your person can't stop thinking about you. They are thinking about you nonstop. And you are probably doing the same because you do share that strong connection. And if they are thinking about you, you are going to be thinking about them. That's just the way these connection works. And perhaps with that Four of Swords energy, your person thought that retreating away and kind of like taking this giant step back and this huge time out from this connection would allow them to get the thoughts of you out of their mind. But that's not the case. Your person hasn't been able to do that. They still have these thoughts of you. And as well, it is what, though, is driving them back towards you. It is what is awakening them to the power of this connection and this love that's here between you. Let's see what else the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? It isn't you. I have just been hurt so many times in the past. I have a hard time trusting. And this is the very stuff that this person is having to work through. It is what they are having to release. They are having to learn how to trust. And remember, we talked about that with this intention card, about your person wanting to rebuild this relationship on this rock solid foundation of trust between you, because your person is going to want to rebuild this trust because they want you to trust and have faith in them again, like you probably did in the beginning, and then perhaps you lost your trust and faith in them because of their hurtful words, actions, and behaviors. But everyone has been hurt in the past. We all have. Every single person who has loved anyone in their lifetime has probably been hurt, and we have to work through that. And that's what we were talking about in the very beginning when I said your person was kind of like kicking themselves in the butt for not working through their stuff before they met you, because they didn't give this relationship the fair shot that it needed, and that's why they want to have this opportunity to do it again. This is what this is talking about. I haven't been able to trust what I feel inside because I have been hurt in the past. Well, your person is working through their trust issues. That is definitely part of the healing that comes with that Four of Swords. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to know? What does the universe want to tell us? My biggest regret is letting you go. Well, yes, we even talked about that a little bit. Your person does regret letting you go. They wish they hadn't, and you probably wish they hadn't either. However, it is important that you guys remember this separation that you're going through right now from this person is necessary. They have to work through their things. They have to be able to show up for you. They have to be able to state their intentions that they want with you. They need to be able to meet you more than halfway. They need to give back to you. They need to let you in and let down their guard and explain everything to you. They need to talk about their goals and dreams. They need to expose and reveal themselves to you. All of it, in all of its detail, so that you have this trust in each other. This is what your person is working through. How I can let down my guard so I can trust what I'm feeling inside and then be fully expressive of how I feel about you guys watching the reading. This is what your person is saying right now, but letting you go for the moment was the very thing they had to do, because this is what is allowing them to find their way back to you. Through missing you, they're going to start communicating with you. Because they can't stop thinking about you, they will reach out to you. This person's not going to want to keep their feelings inside anymore. They will tell you how they feel. They will be expressive, because that King of Wands energy is not afraid of anything or anyone. And that is the energy of the person that is coming back to fight for you and for this love. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to know? What does the collective need to hear? I feel this huge pull to you, and I just don't understand what this connection really is. Well, let's talk about that for a moment. Your person does feel this pull to you because you share this telepathic and empathic connection. You share this energy with each other. You share a brain, you share a heart, and you share a soul. Yes, that's just kind of like metaphorically explained. But the real issue is here. Your souls are pulling towards each other because they are trying to come into union. That is the very first card that we got, Temperance. That is about the alchemy that exists between you and this person. That is about the blending of your souls. That is about the two of you in union with each other. And your person feels that pull of your energy back towards them, just like you are feeling it yourselves. It's not something that you're imagining. It's not all in your head. It's not something that you should doubt, because you are feeling it just as much as they are. And it takes both of you to feel it. You can't feel it by yourselves. It is impossible. Because if a connection was not live and active, you would not feel anything. You would just feel nothing on the other side of this connection. But you feel something. You know something is there. And so does this person. But they do understand what this connection really is. They get it. They have an awareness of it. They have become more attuned to it spiritually as they are working through all of the things that have been holding them back from this connection. And they are awakening to the power of this relationship that is here between the two of you, which is why they want to discuss their intentions with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know? Lonely, bleak, isolation, something's missing. And this is probably very much how you guys feel watching the reading, although you do try to do what you need to do for yourself to be happy or have a fulfilling life, and having activities and doing things for yourselves, yes. But as well, you miss your person. Well, they miss you as well. And they feel that something is missing in their life. And this missing thing for your person is you. Just like it is for you. You miss them, they miss you. And you are each other's missing piece. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If one piece is missing, you're not going to feel whole. You're not going to feel complete. And this is how your person feels as well. Now, I don't feel that they're sitting here saying, I want you back because I'm lonely. They're lonely because they feel that something is missing in their life. That is a very different way of explaining it, right? Their loneliness for you is screaming out in their head that they need to do something, that they need to take action. But that is very much the energy of that King of Wands. Someone who will act, someone who will take that giant step forward and make something happen. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want to reveal? What does the collective need to know? Fierce. Well, yes. Bold, passionate, and brave. And this is how your person sees you. And if you guys have lost your fierceness, because of this separation with your person, because you have been feeling lonely. Try to find something to do so you can embrace that fierceness that is within you again. It's time for you to be bold. It's time for you to be passionate. And not necessarily romantically passionate. This is about passion for life. This is about kind of like living life to the fullest. Take that trip. Take that class, learn that new skill, take that holiday, spend time with friends, have people over, have a barbecue in the backyard, do something that you are passionate about. But as well, with that King of Wands energy being here at the very top of this reading, it does tell us your person is going to return. Bold, passionate, fierce, and brave. Definitely passionate, right, guys? Because that will be a very big component of this reunion with your person. But it's not built on that alone. This union with your person will be built on this rock solid foundation here, this stability, this emotional maturity and stability, this desire to actually lay this strong cornerstone for this connection of trust and truth and integrity and being reliable and accountable to each other with love and compassion and kindness, affection and tenderness. All of these are the components that make up this divine union, the energy of divine masculine and divine feminine coming together into this powerful union. Your person intends to return. They are just momentarily stepped away because they are trying to figure themselves out, and they are trying to do what they need to do as fast as they can to make this beeline back to you. And that is the energy of the King of Wands, someone who will just zoom right in and stir everything up, because the King of Wands does not have any fear. They are determined. They will take action, and they will do what it takes to get what they want, the object of their desire, and that is you. Your person is having to work through things that have hurt them in the past, and they hadn't done that when they met you. And, is that their fault? Well, yes, it really sort of is. But perhaps as well, they weren't quite ready to heal those things, to let them go, and they were holding on to that stuff for whatever reason. We all have to look at the perfection of our souls, and we are all growing and evolving at the rate that we can. And where everybody is right now is perfect. You are in the perfect place. Your person is in the perfect space for the evolution of your souls. And we will all grow and evolve at different rates, but it is the rate that is perfect for us, because ultimately the universe is driving you home. Like Miss Daisy, driving Miss Daisy, driving you home in this chariot to be with each other, because your person wants this opportunity to start fresh with you, to wipe the slate clean and be a better partner than you have ever seen in them before. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, everyone.